Coming to you from outside Sector 25, the special CBI court here in Lucknow, where the BJP stalwarts are expected to register their presence and submit themselves before the jurisdiction after the Supreme Court stepped in and found that enough material is there to frame criminal conspiracy charges against them. As you can see, it's early in the morning. LK Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi have departed from Delhi. They're en route to Lucknow, but the police here, the administration here is taking no chances, and there is very strict barricading that is happening on both ends of the road which houses this particular special CBI court complex. There are police officials already deployed here who are sort of taking stock of the situation, and perhaps what we are being given to understand from the local cops, the local administration here, is because it involves a huge number of people, 12 who are going to be making their representations before the court. The judge himself has taken note of the fact that it would lead to a lot of crowding inside the courtroom, and he has sort of made it clear that there will be not many people who will be present inside the courtroom, and therefore clearly the administration is taking stock of the situation, and they are aware that this is sensitive, and therefore you're seeing even so early in the morning there is a lot of barricading that has happened. Even media has been curtailed to only one part in a by-lane where everybody has gathered to cover this really big and important day, which has huge implications going forward. In Lucknow, with Imran, Meenakshi.
On April 19th, the Supreme Court restored criminal conspiracy charges against senior BJP leaders LK Advani, Joshi and Union Minister Uma Bharti in the Babri Masjid demolition case. The court had transferred the case from Raebareli to Lucknow for a joint trial, the hearing of which is supposed to begin today. Now, as the Babri hearing returns to haunt the BJP, a special CBI court will frame charges against BJP stalwarts today. Joshi, LK Advani have left for Lucknow. We got those pictures from the airport this morning, and in fact Joshi and LK Advani, I believe, left together from Delhi airport. My colleague Meenakshi is tracking this story for us, and before we go across to her and get her inputs live, let me play out a report that she sent to us from Lucknow court.
We're coming to you from outside Sector 25, the special CBI court here in Lucknow, where the BJP stalwarts are expected to register their presence and submit themselves before the jurisdiction after the Supreme Court stepped in and found that enough material is there to frame criminal conspiracy charges against them. As you can see, it's early in the morning. LK Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi have departed from Delhi. They're en route to Lucknow, but the police here, the administration here, is taking no chances, and there is very strict barricading that is happening on both ends of the road which houses this particular special CBI court complex. There are police officials already deployed here who are sort of taking stock of the situation, and perhaps what we are being given to understand from the local cops, the local administration here, is because it involves a huge number of people, 12 who are going to be making their representations before the court. The judge himself has taken note of the fact that it would lead to a lot of crowding inside the courtroom, and he has sort of made it clear that there will be not many people who will be present inside the courtroom, and therefore clearly the administration is taking stock of the situation, and they are aware that this is sensitive, and therefore you're seeing even so early in the morning there is a lot of barricading that has happened. Even media has been curtailed to only one part in a by-lane where everybody has gathered to cover this really big and important day, which has huge implications going forward. In Lucknow, with Imran, Meenakshi for Times Now.
Well, it indeed is a huge day for all these saffron leaders who are expected to appear before the special CBI court shortly. Going across to Meenakshi, she's joining us for more now. Meenakshi, first of all, if you can break the sequence of events as it is expected to happen at the court today for us.
Well, that is correct, and for the sake of our viewers, this is first on Times Now, a very significant information that we are bringing to our viewers. At the outset, what is likely to happen is that all the 12 will make an appearance before the court as ordered to do so. They will register their presence, showing compliance with the special CBI court directions to do so. Subsequent to that, applications showing their presence will be moved. And the third and the most crucial part, against 6, which includes LK Advani, Uma Bharti, Murli Manohar Joshi, Sadhvi Tambara, Vishnu Hari Dalmi, Vinay Katiyar, charges of criminal conspiracy 120B will be framed. And subsequent to that, there will be others like Champat Rai, Prem Ji, Mahant Nritya Gopal Das, Ram Vilas Vedanti, Mahant Dharam Das, Satish Pradhan, former MP from the Shiv Sena, against whom charges under 120B and 153, 153B, 147, 149, 505 of the IPC will be framed alongside the criminal conspiracy charge, which stays common to all 12 of 120B. Okay. Subsequent to that, what we have been given to understand is that they will be allowed to leave on a personal bond or surety. These are the sequence-wise developments that are expected within inside the courtroom that we are bringing first. Times now.
Meenakshi, that's great. Thanks for bringing out all that important information.
Uma Bharti there. She's set to appear in court in just a little less than an hour from now. Remember, the court will frame charges against her of criminal conspiracy based on the orders of the Supreme Court of this country.
मैं 6 दिसंबर को अयोध्या में मौजूद थी और ये भागीदारी खुली हुई थी और इसमें तो भाजपा के करोड़ों कार्यकर्ता, लाखों अधिकारी और हजारों नेता शामिल हुए हैं, सारे ही नेता। तो इसलिए इसमें ऐसी कोई बात कहीं मुझे मिली नहीं ना आज तक कि कोई साजिश थी। ये तो खुला आंदोलन था, जैसे इमरजेंसी के खिलाफ आंदोलन हुआ था वैसा था ये तो। अब इस आंदोलन में क्या साजिश थी मुझे पता नहीं ना अभी। तो माननीय कोर्ट को मैं मानती हूँ, तो मैं तो कोर्ट का सम्मान रखने के लिए आ गई हूँ, क्योंकि मैं कोर्ट की इज्जत करती हूँ।
जिस तरह से आज ये पूरा मामला है, आरोपों का आरोप है, बात हो रही है, तो क्या लगता है कि इस केस को लेकर जिस तरह से पूरा कोर्ट की सुनवाई उसको लेकर उम्मीद क्या लगा कि आप लोगों ने?
हम भगवान के मामले में हम भगवान से ही उम्मीद रखते हैं
आगे।
और चूंकि मैंने पूरी आस्था से भागीदारी की है तो मैं अपने आप को अपराधी भी नहीं मानती हूँ।
लेकिन जिस तरह से पूरा ये मामला विपक्ष कह रहा है कि इसमें पूरी तरह से साजिश थी, विपक्षी पार्टियां जिस तरह से मामले को तो
हम भी जानना चाहते हैं क्या थी। हो सकता है उन्हीं ने साजिश की हो जो कह रहे हैं, तो जरा खुलने तो दीजिए।
कुछ भी गलत नहीं लगता है, कोई अपराध नहीं किया है, पुण्य का कार्य किया है। अपने आराध्य देव करोड़ों करोड़ों हिंदुओं के हृदय की धड़कन प्रभु श्री राम के भव्य और दिव्य मंदिर के निर्माण की बात मैंने की है। मैं फिर कहना चाहता हूं, अयोध्या में प्रभु श्री राम का भव्य दिव्य मंदिर बनने से दुनिया की कोई ताकत नहीं रोक सकती।
कोर्ट में कहेंगे महाराज?
बिल्कुल कोर्ट में कहूंगा, चलिए कोर्ट में कहता हूं, क्या परेशानी है। मैं कोर्ट में सड़क में एक ही बात कहने वाला हूं, 2 बात नहीं कहने वाला हूं। और नोट कर लीजिए, सूर्य अपनी गर्मी छोड़ सकता है, चंद्रमा शीतलता छोड़ सकता है, हिमालय से उतरने वाली गंगा हिमालय को वापस जा सकती है। अयोध्या में प्रभु श्री राम का मंदिर बनने से दुनिया की कोई ताकत नहीं रोक सकती है। और आपको ये विवाद इसलिए नहीं बढ़ाना चाहिए, जो राम का विरोध मंदिर का करते थे अब वही राम भक्त होकर कार सेवा होकर ईंटें लेकर के आ रहे हैं। अब तो मुसलमान ही आगे आ गए हैं।
हम सिर्फ कोर्ट की बात कर रहे हैं।
आप क्षमा करिए, आप बाबरी मत हो जाइए बाबरी मस्जिद करके। बाबरी मस्जिद नाम की कोई चीज नहीं थी। बाबर आक्रांता था, विदेश का रहने वाला था। बाबर का हिंदुस्तान से कोई लेना देना नहीं है। और आप पत्रकार लोग केवल बाबरी कह के बाबरे होने का प्रयास मत करिए। बाबर से कोई लेना देना नहीं। प्रभु श्री राम की जन्मभूमि थी, प्रभु श्री राम की जन्मभूमि है, प्रभु श्री राम की जन्मभूमि रहेगी।
आप सिर्फ इंसिडेंट करेंगे, आप बताइए वहाँ जो एक स्ट्रक्चर था, वो जो गिरा स्ट्रक्चर आपका, उसमें
स्ट्रक्चर नहीं था, स्ट्रक्चर नहीं था। प्रभु श्री राम का छोटा सा मंदिर था, रामलला बैठे हुए थे, पूजा हो रही थी। हमने अपने पुराने घर को तोड़ के नया घर बनाने का प्रयास किया है।
लेकिन तो आप ये मानेंगे ना कि पुराना घर तोड़ के नया बनाया, ये मानेंगे आप? सामने भी किया महाराज, इधर
मना कब किया मैंने?
बस यही एक इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट।
मना कब किया है? मना कब किया है? कोई आदमी अपना पुराना घर तोड़ के नया घर बना सकता है। प्रभु श्री राम, सलमान तक ने कहा है, नहीं उसका नाम है आजम खां, एक एक्टर, उसने तक कहा है जब तक राम लला टाट में रहेंगे तब तक भारत का सही विकास नहीं हो सकता। मुसलमान ट्रक के ट्रक ईंट भर के वहाँ ला रहे हैं। अयोध्या में प्रभु श्री राम का मंदिर बनना चाहिए, परेशानी क्या है?
जिन 12 लोगों पे चार्ज फ्रेम है ना, उनमें तो आप है नहीं, यहाँ पे तो पहले से केस चल रहा है ना,
सब पर पहले से चल रहा है।
नहीं, आज जो प्रेस सेरेमनी
ऐसा है, केस सब पर साथ साथ चल रहा है, कुछ पर रायबरेली चल रहा था, कुछ पर यहाँ चल रहा था। अब एक जगह ले, हाँ कोई बात, अच्छी बात है, कोई बात नहीं।
तो आपको लगता है कि आप इस सबसे बरी हो जाएंगे? कोई भी सारी जो कोर्ट से,
अरे मैंने अपराध ही नहीं किया है, बरी करने वाला तो भगवान है, वो देख रहा है। कोर्ट भी भगवान के बाद है, कोर्ट भी न्याय करेगा।
Pictures which were gathered from the VVIP guest house where all these top leaders of the Saffron Brigade had assembled a short while back before they headed towards the special CBI court, and where UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath personally came to meet them. And also, Ahmed, the fact that perhaps tomorrow we are also looking ahead to a visit of Yogi Adityanath to Ayodhya. Lot of political messages the BJP is trying to send across through this case. And another point that you were making earlier, they will not let go of this opportunity to further consolidate their Hindu voter base.
Well, yes, absolutely, Nupur, and it does seem like now, at least now, that the BJP is actually trying to cash in on the appearance of their senior leadership at the special CBI court in the matter of demolition of the disputed structure in Ayodhya in 1992, clearly bringing back all those memories of 25, which happened about 25 years back, and bringing it to the center stage once again as the Lok Sabha elections are due to happen over the next 2 years. So clearly BJP leadership being very cautious as far as their positioning is concerned, but unabashedly involving themselves into the entire sequence of events just in order perhaps to seek political advantage of whatever is going on.
The update I'm getting is that the bail hearing is over and they have been granted bail, which was expected as Sanjeev Punalekar, who's a learned lawyer, is also telling us. I just want to go straight across to Aditi. Aditi, for the big breaking, apparently the Bharatiya Janata Party is monitoring this case quite closely and developments in this case quite closely. They say that even if criminal conspiracy charges are slapped, they won't hold ground as the case against the leaders is a weak case. Also, unlike Congress, BJP doesn't believe in withdrawing cases against its leaders. They want this entire case to play out till its logical conclusion. Let me go straight across to Aditi. Aditi, tell me.
In fact, sources within the BJP, Rahul, are now telling us that they have in-depth discussed what really could be the charges that could be slapped against all the BJP stalwarts. In fact, they have also said that they are not going to shy away from whatever the legal proceedings come out. They also feel that if there's any criminal conspiracy charge that is leveled against either Uma Bharti or LK Advani or Murli Manohar Joshi for that matter, the BJP feels that those charges will not hold true, will not hold any ground as and when the proceedings continue. They also feel that what the Congress used to do earlier is that they used to take away the charges. They used to pull out from the legal cases whenever there were some serious and grave charges against their leader. But the BJP does not want to come out and show themselves as a party which is afraid, come out and show themselves as a party which is in a very sticky situation because there are some serious cases against their senior leaders. So they are very confident. They have said in 1992 also they had discussed what really could be the repercussions as far as the legal system is concerned. And this time around also yesterday there was a high-level discussion that took place between all the senior leaders of the BJP and the Modi government, where they have come out with the conclusion that no matter whatever charges are slapped against all the senior stalwarts of the BJP, they will not hold ground as far as the legal system is concerned, as they feel that this particular case is extremely weak against the BJP.
We have respect for the court. Let the court decide what is the charges they intend to frame against our senior leaders. We know that they were innocent. They are not the one who are responsible for anything which is of the conspiracy theory, whatever the court has so far said. But we respect the verdict of the court. We respect whatever will come. We'll have to.
Leaders, they are innocent. They will come out unscathed in the entire thing. As the case is on, I don't want to make any comment because the outsiders are not supposed to speak about the case and make any comments on this.
Sir, but the opposition has used this occasion. The opposition says that this is the way in which Prime Minister Narendra Modi is trying to shunt out these leaders. So that's the charge of the opposition.
The opposition is always says something which is not true, because they have to score political points, create confusion in the minds of the people. Everybody knows these cases are there from the beginning. These cases were not withdrawn when we were in government. Atalji was Prime Minister, Advaniji was Deputy Prime Minister. They have been going on since then, and the court has intervened in between, and now they have added conspiracy. But I am sure the conspiracy will
an
not.
hour and a half, you will have concrete information coming out from that court, the special CBI court, about exactly the charges, the nature of the charges against the Margdarshak Mandal, the veterans and others of the Sangh Parivar who are today up for judgment. The fact of the matter is this, that whichever way you look at this entire story, it's going to benefit the Bharatiya Janata Party because it will consolidate its vote base. The story might be about justice delayed, but the political benefits will foreshadow any attempt at justice delivery in this particular case. And that is the fundamental aspect that one has to focus on in this entire narrative that is going to unspool in about an hour and a half. Because tomorrow itself, the UP Chief Minister, Yogi Adityanath, is going to make his way to Ayodhya. Now, he's only the second Chief Minister who has made a visit to Ayodhya while he's been in office. The first one was Rajnath Singh. And this in itself is symbolic of the fact that the BJP is going to use these particular charges not just to play to the hardline Hindutva lobby, but also, of course, its core base, and most importantly, these individuals who have been charge sheeted or who will be charge sheeted will be projected more aggressively on the ground.
The leaders have actually gone inside the court premises, and they must be in the process of surrendering before the court. And after that, the framing of charges under Section 120B will happen in the court. So it's a process which is well laid down, and which has happened with about 5 of the other accused which had presented themselves before the court on the 20th of May. One of the Shiv Sena leaders, Mr. Pradhan, could not present himself before the court. Therefore, he's moved an application for personal exemption from appearing in the court on the 24th of May. But on that very day, the court made it absolutely clear that all the 12 accused in the case, including the top BJP leadership, will actually have to make themselves present over here in the court. And so, therefore, once they present themselves before the court, they are most likely to be given bail once the bail application is moved, and then the hearing from here on will continue on a day-to-day basis. So that's the process which has been laid down by the Supreme Court on the 19th of April. But on the ground, it seems that the BJP and its leadership does not want to forego any of the advantages, political advantages that come to it, naturally by way of its top leadership, the Margdarshak Mandal, turning up at the airport, at the court for hearing in the case, which has been very emotive over the last 25 years, and which will also, perhaps decipher the kind of politics that plays out over the next 2 years before the country sees the next Lok Sabha elections in 2019.
Confirmation that charges have been framed against all the accused. Remember, one of them did not even seek a discharge. So under 120B, criminal conspiracy to have brought down the Babri Masjid, that's the charge, and that will stay against the accused, all 12 of them, in fact. And each one of these individuals now will have to defend their own cases in court as the time goes on, because evidence that will be secured in the form of eyewitness testimonies will be weighed up from now on by the court. Daily hearings are going to be conducted, and what we can tell you now, after all these years, 25 years, the path or the road to justice is open. Now, whether at some level or the other these individuals will be held guilty remains to be seen. But the process is on, Anand, the process is on. And questions will now be asked. Why has it taken 25 years for us to come to this point? Who derailed and delayed justice? Can today all those so-called secular parties who stand in judgment of the Bharatiya Janata Party absolve themselves of the collective stain of delaying vital justice in this case? Obviously, the Bharatiya Janata Party will stand by its netas as it has done. We obviously spoke a few moments back to the Information and Broadcasting Minister, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, who said there's not a shred of evidence against our men. They're completely clean. That our Margdarshaks had no role in bringing down the Babri Masjid, that in fact they were trying to stop the demolition of the Babri Masjid by asking those that were at the spot to calm
from
down.
the beginning. There is no substance in this case, and it's an old case, so it's quite but natural they'll get bail.
Okay, sir, but do you feel that criminal conspiracy charge is something that is going to be extremely worrisome for the BJP? Because politically, clearly, it is benefiting the BJP as well.
I am not talking political because the matter is before the court. Let the court examine everything. But I am of the view, personally, as a person who also knows about what is happening and all, that there is no substance in the charge.
All right. Thank you so much for talking to Times Now. So that was Union IT Minister Mr. Venkaiah Naidu speaking exclusively to Times Now on the recent developments that are taking place in their CBI special court in Lucknow.
Given the fact that it was a Supreme Court judgment which had clearly found enough material to order for criminal conspiracy charges to be slapped, this was clearly an attempt to perhaps drag on the proceedings in whatever little way. So clearly this has resulted in a knot and along expected lines, because remember what we have seen today before the trial court has pretty much advanced along expected lines. Again, Anand, we have seen LK Advani make a submission along with the other BJP stalwarts that they have had no role to play in the demolition of the structure. That point has also been argued in the past before the Supreme Court of India by no less than KK Venugopal, who was representing LK Advani and Murli Manohar Joshi. Be that as it may, it is the Supreme Court's ruling which will have a binding quality, a binding effect, and this is the special CBI court which is being governed by that particular judgment, and that is the reason we are seeing all the leaders today present themselves before the jurisdiction of this court. But it was their constitutional right to try any or whatever remedy they thought would bring them some amount of relief. That has not happened. The discharge plea being dismissed is pretty much along expected lines, and like we have been bringing to our viewers in Times Now since the start of this broadcast, we have been telling as to how there will be 6 people who will be slapped with 120B charges, which will include Uma Bharti.
कोर्ट में मैंने साफ शब्दों में कह दिया है कि रामलला के ऊपर मंदिर बना था, मंदिर का खंडहर था, मैंने मंदिर के खंडहर को तोड़वाया है, और मंदिर के खंडहर तोड़ने के आरोप में हमको जेल होता है, फांसी होती है, तो मैं जेल जाने को तैयार हूं, फांसी में लटकने के लिए तैयार हूं। जोशी जी ने, अडवाणी जी ने कभी नहीं कहा कि ढांचा को तोड़ो, मंदिर को तोड़ो। जोशी जी, अडवाणी जी ने कहा आप लोग ढांचा से उतर आइए, कार सेवा पूरी हो गई। उनके ऊपर झूठा आरोप लगाया गया।
सर, मतलब क्रिमिनल कॉन्स्पिरेसी के जो चार्जेस हैं वो बनते नहीं हैं। क्रिमिनल कॉन्स्पिरेसी के जो चार्जेस हैं वो बनते नहीं।
चार्ज बने या न बने, मैंने कोर्ट के सामने कह दिया है कि मैंने ढांचा को तोड़वाया है, उस रामलला के मंदिर के खंडहर को तोड़वाया है। रामलला का मंदिर बनाने के लिए यदि फांसी होती है या जेल होता है तो मैं जेल जाने को तैयार हूं, फांसी पर लटकने के लिए तैयार हूं।
वेदांती साहब का इस संविधान
वेदांती
और जोशी जी का कोई दोष नहीं है। अडवाणी जी, जोशी जी ने कहा था ढांचा से उतर आओ, ढांचा तोड़ने की जरूरत नहीं। अडवाणी जी ने कहा, जोशी जी ने कहा, मैंने कहा ढांचा तोड़ो। आज भी कहता हूं, जब तक जिंदा रहूंगा तब तक कहता रहूंगा, मंदिर का निर्माण वही होगा जहां पर रामलला विराजमान है।
वेदांती जी, एक सवाल आपसे आखिरी जाते जाते, मोदी सरकार के अंडर सीबीआई जो थी उसने सेम पक्ष रखा सुप्रीम कोर्ट के सामने, है ना सर? क्योंकि जो यूपीए के टाइम सीबीआई की पोजीशन थी वही 2017 में सीबीआई की पोजीशन सुप्रीम कोर्ट में थी।
मंदिर निर्माण के लिए मोदी जी और योगी जी दोनों तैयार हैं। 2018 6 दिसंबर के बाद मंदिर का निर्माण प्रारंभ हो जाएगा।
साहब है फोन पर मुफ्ती जाए गोइंग अक्रॉस टू विनय कटियार। विनय कटियार जी नमस्कार।
हाँ नमस्कार
जी, अभी थोड़ी देर पहले रामविलास वेदांती ने वहां कोर्ट के बाहर ये कह डाला कि उस ढांचे को तोड़ने का आदेश उन्होंने दिया था।
अब वो रामविलास वेदांती ने क्या कहा वो जाने, लेकिन ऐसा कुछ नहीं था। सारे राम भक्त आए थे, लाखों की संख्या में राम भक्त थे, तो किसने क्या किया किसको क्या मालूम। कोई श्रेय लेने की बात वो अलग है, कोई किसी की बात वहां मान रहा था।
पर वो कह रहे हैं कि मुरली मनोहर जोशी जी, लाल कृष्ण आडवाणी जी तो सबसे कह रहे थे कि आप नीचे से, आप ढांचे से उतर जाइए, खंडर से उतर जाइए, इसको नुकसान हानि मत पहुंचाइए, आप उतर जाइए, पर मैंने कहा उसको तोड़ दो। अब ये कहा है, अब कोर्ट के ठीक बाहर ये कह रहे हैं रामविलास वेदांती, तो आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
नहीं, मैं वेदांती जी ने क्या कहा मैं उस पर कोई प्रतिक्रिया व्यक्त नहीं करूंगा, लेकिन सारी बातें गलत हैं। वहां पर कोई बाबरी ढांचा था भी नहीं, वहां तो जीर्ण शीर्ण अवस्था में राम मंदिर था, जो जिसको लोगों ने हटाया। लाखों कार सेवक थे, प्रसाद के रूप में एक एक ईंट लेकर के चले गए, वहां कुछ बचा ही नहीं। और मस्जिद होती तो ईंट क्यों ले जाते?
पर अब
मस्जिद की ईंट की तो कोई पवित्र कुछ होना होती है। तो राम मंदिर था तो उसका ढांचा भी, उसकी मिट्टी भी सब पवित्र है, तो लोग ले गए, कहाँ ले गए मालूम नहीं चला।
विनय जी, 25 साल लगे हैं चार्जेस फ्रेम होने में, वो भी सुप्रीम कोर्ट के डायरेक्शन के बाद। जिनको लगा कि तथ्य है इसमें, क्रिमिनल कॉन्स्पिरेसी का केस बनता है, वो केस आप पर भी लगा है।
जो कुछ हो रहा था सब मैदान जंग था, कोई कॉन्स्पिरेसी नहीं थी, कुछ नहीं था, किसी प्रकार की कोई साजिश नहीं, ये सब बेकार की बात है।
तो आपको पार्टी का समर्थन है इसमें, जो घटनाएं घटी हैं जिस पर और इस पर आपको क्या लगता है कि भाजपा को हानि होगी कि फायदा होगा?
इससे पार्टी से क्या मतलब हो, भाजपा से क्या मतलब, राम भक्त का मतलब है, सही है।
पर इसका तो सीधा पार्टी से ही पूरा जुड़ता है बात, वहीं आके सब कुछ पार्टी पर ही आके रुकती है। 2019 का चुनाव क्या मंदिर पर लड़ा जाएगा?
जिसका जो अर्थ लगाना है लगाते रहे, स्वतंत्र हैं, लेकिन बाकी कुछ नहीं।
तो अब आपका अगला कदम क्या होगा? अब आप क्या करेंगे आगे?
अगला कदम क्या होगा? अदालत में केस लड़ेंगे और क्या करेंगे।
पर आपका भी मानना है कि आपको लगता है कि सीबीआई ने जो चार्ज लगाया है आप पर, इसको वो कोर्ट में प्रूव कर सकेगी?
वो चार्ज जो लगाया है सब गलत है।
पर ऐसा क्यों है कि देखिए, कांग्रेस पार्टी तो ये कह रही है कि ऐसा सब जानबूझ के किया जा रहा है, क्योंकि आडवाणी जी राष्ट्रपति बनना चाहते थे, अब उनके चांसेस को अब ठेस लग गई है, इसीलिए ये सब करवाया जा रहा है। आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे इस बात पर?
अब ये मुझे नहीं मालूम कहां से बात आ गई।
ये कांग्रेस पार्टी कह रही है, तो आप उनको कुछ कहना चाहेंगे इस पर?
नहीं, कुछ नहीं, कांग्रेस किसी बुटी पार्टी हो गई है, खत्म हो गई है, उसका वजूद नहीं रहा।
ऐसा तो नहीं है कि जानबूझ के रामविलास वेदांती ने बाहर आके ये कहा कि देखिए मैंने आदेश दिया था इसको तुड़वाने के लिए, ताकि मार्गदर्शकों को साफ कर दिया जाए, लेकिन भाजपा का एजेंडा चलता रहे कि मंदिर बनेगा, रामलला वहीं विराजमान होंगे।
उनके मार्गदर्शन कौन मानता था उन?
पर आपको नहीं लगता कि अब मंदिर सबसे सेंट्रल मुद्दा हो जाएगा 2019 पर?
नहीं, चुनाव से नहीं जोड़ा जाना चाहिए।
पर अभी तो वो बाहर आके ये कह के गए कि 6 दिसंबर 2018 के बाद से मंदिर का निर्माण शुरू हो जाएगा और मई 2019 में इलेक्शन है।
अब देखते रहो क्या होता है।
पर आप
धन्यवाद
विनय कटियार जी ठीक है, थैंक यू फॉर स्पीकिंग टू अस।